What is up, guys? The day is finally here. The Crow Days of Sodom. Actually, it's just called Days of Sodom. Legal reasons. But super excited. Just to give you a little bit of backstory, I am an associate producer on this. Although I was not on set when Cody and his team shot this movie. I've seen some stills behind the scenes. I've read the script, all that stuff. But as far as like this trailer, I have not seen the trailer at all. I am super pumped, super excited. Cody and I talk on the phone all the time. And about 2 years ago, we were talking and he said, hey, what do you think about a Crow fan film? And I thought, that's a genius idea. He knows what a big fan of The Crow I am. He's a huge fan of The Crow. And we'll talk a little bit more about, I guess, our backstory with this movie that he and his team made after I do the reaction, okay? Because I can't hold it anymore. I'm really excited for this freaking trailer, and I'm super proud of Cody and his team at Wet Paint Pictures, okay? If you don't know what Wet Paint Pictures is, he also did a fan film called Voorhees on YouTube, which is, I think, the biggest, like the most viewed Jason fan film out there. But I'm going to put on my headphones now. It's time. This is 2 minutes, 34 seconds. This is a beefy trailer. And here we go. Days of Sodom, a Crow fan film, and disco.
Just finished up the last coat in the guest room. Now all we gotta do is drive a couple nails into this wood frame and be good to go.
You're gonna be hearing a lot more from me, mister. Especially once this big case is settled.
You brought this on yourself. You shouldn't have turned us in.
It is with the utmost sorrow that we acknowledge the passing of our friend.
I was a cop. Detective. They called me a hero when I agreed to be a witness in court. They said I'd be safe if I testified.
Oh, yes.
And even with all that makeup, I know you.
There's a devil in the city.
Look at that production value. Holy shit.
I just wish I could make everything right again.
Wow. I got chill bumps off of that. Holy shit. Oh. I'm going to need a minute. So, watching that trailer, I have just kind of a whirlwind of emotions right now. I'm really proud as a partner of Cody's, but I'm also very excited as a fan of The Crow. First off, just the production of this looks, for a fan film, looks absolutely amazing. You can see the work and the blood and the sweat and the tears already that went into this, and it definitely has an epic feel. I do believe this is a full-length movie too, like a full feature, like an hour and a half, something like that. But I'm just floored by where we are in our horror community as far as like fan films go, and And, you know, we are at a state where we can make the movies that we want to make. I'm not going to really compare this to the movie from last year with Bill Skarsgård. I've given that movie a couple of watches, and you know what? I don't mind that movie. I think every Crow movie can be different. I don't think every Crow movie has to look like the first movie. Obviously, from watching that trailer, this definitely pays homage to the first movie, although the story is quite different. You know, there's more of a detective angle on this. He's not like a musician or anything. I think, Cody, I think you made the perfect trailer because every frame counted in that, and I like how it shows a little bit of where you know, this character's coming from with his relationship with his girlfriend, and you know what led him to becoming an angel of death, I guess, so to speak. As a fan of The Crow, I am super excited. Just to give you guys a little tidbit too, this was like 2 years ago when Cody and I were talking about this, and when he first presented the idea to me, and the ball started rolling a little bit, you know, just a small morsel, he was not cast as the Crow. And he would say, like, we still haven't found who we're going to cast as the Crow. And I'm trying to remember back, but I might have said, why don't you do it, Cody? You're young. You definitely have the look. He's got that whole Johnny Depp thing going. I think you'd be perfect for the Crow. I mean, it's definitely a risky thing to do, you know, stepping into those types of shoes. I think it's smart that he's not playing Eric Draven. I think he fits the character perfectly. You know, I think our boy's going to do us proud. I think he's going to do a good job. So, Cody, man, I'm so proud of you and your team for what you've put into just that trailer, and I can't wait to see this full movie. It looks really good. Yes, I do know some things that you guys don't know about this movie as an associate producer, and I definitely won't divulge those, but I will say you guys are in for a treat, and there's a good taste of it, okay? So, yeah, that's my reaction for the Days of Sodom, Crow fan film. Guys, be honest. Let us know what you guys think in the comments of this. Are you excited? You know, did you think that we could get a fan film that looks, you know, of this caliber for The Crow? Yeah, I'm kind of like shocked right now. It looks amazing. Also, you'll see I am wearing Davey Deathray designed this. Our Hit the Bricks podcast. We actually have a t-shirt now. I'll put a link in the info box, but if you follow the second channel where I put all those clips, that link is in every single one of those videos, okay? So if you want to get one of these shirts, click on the link in those clips, and also I'll put a link down in the comments for this video, okay? Also, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks, where I talk horror all day and every day, and on Fridays, we do Fever on Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums and on my social, support me on Patreon, become a channel member, buy me a coffee. You know, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Drumdum out.